War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius is getting some big updates this week to some global units. These are like global specific updates for global first units, I will say, as well as getting a raid. Let's get right into it, actually. I'll talk about all the updates to the global stuff in a minute. But first, let's talk about these two new vision cards. One of them is an Esper, a vision card and Esper, Dragon of the 10,000 Thunders, Voidisk? I don't know how to say that, but it is an Esper. It is... The Esper is the Lightning Esper. The card is for Sword Knight, Great Sword, and Fist equipable main jobs. Call me crazy, but why do I feel like there's a Fist vision card almost every week? At this point, there's got to be so many Fist vision cards I can't even keep up. Anyways, this thing has Slash Attack up, Reaction Block Rate up, and Critical Damage up for the party buffs, Accuracy up, and Unit Attack Resist up for the bestowed effect, and Lightning type units, so this is going to be a little bit more buffed on lightning units. Lightning attack up and magic attack up. Now, I'm no meteorologist, but I'd say lightning has been getting so much love lately in the past, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months between Elia the Alabaster, Astrius, and Winter Wrath. Those are 3 humongous lightning units right there. And there's more lightning units getting buffed this week. Some of the globals like Ibarra and Esther and stuff like that. I'll get into that in a minute. But lightning is getting seriously juiced up these days. Now here's another vision card. This one's called Hollow Vessel. This one's in... Oh, by the way, this card is not limited or anything like that. It's just a regular vision card. Not limited, it's in the pool, it's not double cost or anything like that, it's just a cost 60 card, regular card, so pull forward if you want it, skip it if you want it, you'll get it later. It's not a limited card. I'm gonna be skipping. I'm saving for near, baby. Saving all the way. Anyways, we got Hollow Vessel, an MR card coming up. This is a free card. This is from the raid. As you guys know, if you get a raid special boss to level 5 and defeat it, which is pretty easy to do, you get a vision card for free usually, and then it also unlocks a quest. Clear the quest with like normal, nightmare, brutal, whatever quests, and you can unlock all the shards and get this card all the way maxed out completely for free just for clearing some quests, so it's pretty cool. This is just talking about the bingo board and stuff for the other card. Now, for the New Year's 2024 campaign, there's some login stuff. We got burst cores, we got Visior, we got shards, no free tickets or anything like that, but vision cards and Espers never have free tickets. This is a much looked forward to feature of this week. Vision card hard quest, item drop ×3. Yes, please. I love me some item drop ×3, especially on vision cards, because vision cards are one of the hardest things to build. This guy's crazy if he's running this on the Cactuar vision card. No. Only do this on UR cards, and if you have them, do it on the half rate vision cards, but otherwise at least do it on UR vision cards. Anyways, so daily quests are getting JP EXP item drop. And guild gift campaign ×3, so make sure you guys are in a guild and gifting each other these coins, because you'll get triple the amount of coins this week. Yes. And as you can see, Starlight Elena, Ibarra, and Esther training challenge missions, because these have weapons in them. So if you never had these guys' weapons, but you have the units, now's your chance to pick them back up. Or maybe you didn't have the units. I have a sneaking suspicion there's going to be some Global Fest units available this week, probably all of them. And I will get into why, but they're all going to be in the Chocobo expeditions, so for their applicable elements. We'll get into why in a minute, though. First, let's talk about the stuff coming up. First things first, the Ultros Raid. The Ultros is Water Element, weak to Slash. Gold Cactuar is the rare raid boss. Element Fire, weak to Pierce. Now here's the bonus units. I don't have either of these 2 L bonus units, so I'm going to be skipping to the barn with a medium, but Astrius and Young Eld, those are the 2 L bonus. So if you have Astrius or Young Eld, which I know a lot of you do, I feel like almost everyone pulled for Astrius except for me. So lucky you guys. Astrius is a bonus L unit. But also all the Global Fest units, Global Fest units. Can we still call it that? Because Global's not a thing anymore. We'll still call them that because we know what we're talking about. But all of these units are going to be M, along with Oberon Handler, regular Luartha, Glaciella Wizette, and Charlotte. This might not be every single... Yeah, like Dwayne's not on here. And Elena's not on here. So it's not every Global Fest unit, I guess, but it's a lot of them. you can see the list there. Now, for this is the bonus vision cards. Now, keep in mind for a raid, you don't have to have the vision card equipped. As long as you own the vision card at all and it's on your account, you get the bonus from this. So, Dragon of the 10,000 Thunders, this is the only L card this week for this raid. This is the card coming out this week. But if you have Blood of the Future Divine Tyrant Shinryu, that's a medium bonus unit. Mind Flayer is S, Vow of Love is F. Everyone's got to have Vow of Love. I think they even give Vow of Love to free to new accounts now. I could be wrong. Am I wrong? Maybe. But either way, you've got some of this stuff, plus Hollow Vessel. If you don't have any of these, that's the free one that you can unlock eventually from doing the raid. So bingo, bango, bongo, you'll get that. And yeah, there's new storyline coming out this week. Where's that? Let's scroll. Oh, there's raid titles, if you're into that. There's new story. That's not the storyline. This is the quest to unlock the free vision card shards. Where's the storyline? Here it is. Story quest. We're getting Part 3, Chapter 3, Chapter 6, Scene 2, Chapter 6, 3, Scene 2, 7, 6, Part 3, Legendary Reliquary. I wanted to mention this at the beginning. Completely spaced it. Forgot. But yeah, Legendary Reliquary, Greatsword and Gun. That's coming out. So there's another legendary. You can't go wrong with these. They're nothing but rewarding. They're hard. They can be challenging, but there's a lot of Visior in here. There's a lot of Scrolls of Vasectomy in here, and it's just overall really rewarding. Plus, not to mention, the items are amazing. If you haven't done these, you should do it. You should start doing these. All right. Now, what is next? Anything? Is that the end of the line? Okay, that's the end of the line. All right, here we go. This is where the bonus stuff comes into play, the upgrades. So we're getting MA2. So Character Quest 2 being added. MA2 for Ibarra, Lightning, Esther, Lightning, Sylvie, Light, Shadow Lynx on Ice, Dark, I believe. I'm having a brain fart on Shadow Lynx on Ice. She's Dark, I think. Or Ice. No, she's Dark. She's Dark, right? I'll look in a second. These items are getting +1. Records of the Demoness, that's Ibarra's book. Asterix Alpha, that's Esther's sword. Sylvie's sword, and Winged Lance Spear. That's Shadow Lynx on Ice's spear, yeah. So these 4 units, buff, 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 buff. They're weapons that you probably almost always use on them. Buff, 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 buff. Super cool. And, oh my goodness, eligible for Transcendence, they're going to be able to be 140, Ibarra, Esther, Sylvie, Shadow Lynx on Ice. This is huge. These 4 units are getting an insane amount of buffs right now. This isn't it, though. There's still more buffs to come. Hold on. But they're getting an insane amount of buffs. Who knows? We'll see where it puts them if it shakes up the meta. I don't think Lightning's going anywhere. 2 of these items are Lightning to join Astrius, Elia the Alabaster, Lightning Raph. Ugh. There's a lot of lightning going around right now, but also Sylvie with light. There's a lot of light going on too with Helena, and light teams are very strong. And then Shadow Lynx on Ice, and then there's Shadow Lynx on Ice. You know, I've never seen anyone use her a single time in my life. I had to pity this unit, so I don't know if she's gonna be. Granted, it wasn't a huge pity, I don't think, or was it? Was she a normal unit? Yeah, I think she was, and I'm pretty sure I had to pity her. So yeah, maybe this will actually make her better, all these buffs that she's getting, because I don't know, but I hope they do. And yeah, and then there's more. So some of these other units are getting LB enhancements. Freyevia, who is another one of those global first units, Luartha, Glaciella Wizette, and Oberon Heinler. They're getting their LB updated. And then check this out, Ibarra. Demoness Job is getting buffed. So she's getting all kinds of buffs to her abilities. So it says adjustment to job. When I first read this, I was like, uh-oh, adjustment. Are they going to be nerfing stuff? What? From what I could tell, it's just buffs across the board. So not only is Ibarra getting MA2, weapon upgrade, Transcendence, but she's also getting her job buffed. Demonic Whale is going to lower Spirit on top of all this other stuff. Spiritual Possession is going to raise area attack resist on top of this other stuff. Lightning Shroud removes Protect and Shell from the enemy on top of all this other stuff. Wailing Storm, lower Spirit on top of this other stuff. Fall of the Night, area attack resist, and bestows Man-Eater on top of all this other stuff. So it's literally just buffs to a bunch of her stuff. You can't go wrong with buffs, right? There's no negative on here. Nothing goes away, just buffs. So bingo, bango, bongo. These global units are getting crazy buffs, specifically these 4. Ibarra, Esper, Sylvie, and Shadowlynx on Ice. I really hope Shadowlynx on Ice ends up doing something, because I've never seen anyone use that unit. And you know what? I have a sneaking suspicion after this update, I'll still never see anyone use that unit, but hey, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe she'll actually be pretty sweet again. Anyways, you'll have these units probably jumping in with some of those lightning comps that you've been seeing a lot lately. And then Sylvie. Sylvie's always been great. So Sylvie, I feel, is, you know, this is a great opportunity to buff her up and get her back in some of these parties. Now, this is the bad news of the day, guys. This is the bad news. The discontinuation of the premium pass. Oh my. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm just kidding. I don't care whatsoever that this is being discontinued. Personally, I don't. Maybe it was bad seller. I do have one theory on why it's being discontinued. Because this also, this is one of those passes that, like, it makes your crafting better rates. It gives you, I don't know, I think more JP. But it also does stuff that affects affinity, I believe, or Esper resonance. Esper resonance, right? And I'm pretty sure they're removing Esper resonance and affinity and all that, the need to farm that stuff up and go for it. So in a sense, that's going to take a bunch out of this pass for whatever, you know, some of the value. And they're probably like, well, this pass is now losing some of the value. Instead of just repricing it or leaving it the same price but removing those things and hope no one noticed, let's just get rid of the pass. Maybe they'll put out a new pass. Last time they discontinued passes, they ended up just merging 3 passes together. They didn't really discontinue anything. So maybe they'll put up another pass that will have other things in it, or it will be all that old stuff, just not the affinity or resonance thing. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't know if anyone ever got this pass after a while. I think people got it when it first came out a bunch. I personally don't think anyone around me was getting it. Maybe once in a while. I'm really not sure. I never got it. I don't think. Maybe once when it was brand new, but I feel like I didn't. I don't think I've ever got this. But yeah, maybe they'll put a new one out too if you are the type of person that likes to get this pass to make crafting a little easier or whatever the case may be. It's possible they'll put a new one out when this one's gone. That will just be a little different because that resonance stuff won't be in it. Alright, but anyways, that's about it. There's nothing else. That is the news this week. Lots of global unit update buffs. I'm going to be live streaming the game on Wednesday, I believe, is when this update goes out. Either way, whatever day the update is, I'll be live streaming it earlier that day / afternoon. Depends on what time zone you live in. And, yeah, hope to see you guys there. I'll be doing the raid. I'll try to get that raid all the way to level 100 if I can. If not, I'll get it as high as I can. I don't have any L bonus units for it, so we'll see what I'm going to figure out for that. I'll try to use one of the medium bonus units, I guess. Or 2 of the medium units bonus units. Well, you don't have to use 2 bonus units. You only 1 bonus unit counts, so I'll use, like, I don't know, Oberon and friggin' Bradley, maybe. Who knows? I'll wombo combo it with this guy right here. The King of Kings. Rawr.